We map out our career goals, we plan our finances, we strategize home projects. Yet when it comes to our health goals, we often leave it to a resolution that we may or may not take seriously. Dr. Samira Umat from Longevity Medical Clinic is back to share the 4 things every adult should do in January to really set themselves up for a healthier year and beyond. And you know I love when you're here. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too, Kelly. Love being with you.
So the new year, everyone's talking about this, and you say this strategy could really set you up for a healthier decade and beyond.
Yeah, you know, we all plan for things, but we don't plan for our health. You know, you plan for your vacation, you plan your education, you plan for your work, you plan your finances, but nobody really has a strategy for health maintenance. And it's very important that you know your numbers. So biological numbers are different than your chronological age. And people don't even know that. And so knowing your chronological age is important, but do you really know what your biology is doing? And now there's systems biology. We used to give one biological number based on your methylation pathways and based on your epigenetics. So are you aging faster than your chronological age, or are you aging slower than your chronological age? Now we can do systems biology. We can do cognitive, heart, musculoskeletal, GI, lung. And so based on that, we can then strategize with you about how you should be managed so that you age better. And along with this, obviously, you should know your numbers with cholesterol, your sugar, your hormonal panel, your vitamin status. Those are all critical. But when you walk out of your doctor's appointment, you should know, what was that number? You know how much you pay at the grocery store. Do you really know what your LDL cholesterol is? You should. And then most importantly right now, today, are you aging faster than your chronological age or not?
That's so fascinating to see that too, because if you're younger, then you feel really good about it, like than your actual age, and just knowing your numbers, information is vital.
Because objective data then holds you to your goals.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, second strategy too, protect your muscle. Everyone's telling me eat protein, strength train, all of it.
This pendulum has swung towards protein, and yes, it is critical, but muscle is the currency of aging. So it supports your musculoskeletal system, it supports your bones, it supports literally your independence as you are getting older. We all lose 3 to 8% of our muscle mass with every decade of life past 30. But that value can increase to up to as 1%, and so you must know how to maintain and support your muscle. It's going away as you're getting older. What are you going to do to maintain it and fight for it?
Yes, and healthy aging. Third strategy, reset your energy systems. What do you mean by this?
This is important. This is low-hanging fruit. Everybody can do this. You can stop watching TV 1 hour before going to bed. You can stop eating 2 hours before going to bed. You can stop eating sugar, which is pro-inflammatory. You can know your vitamin D level, move a little bit. This is very easy for everybody to do. But once you do that, it provides clarity. Clarity of thought, clarity in your metabolic pathways. And when you support that, then everything becomes easier. You get results for what you're putting in.
Yeah, and sleep patterns matter too.
Very critical.
Talk to me too about reducing inflammation, why that is so important.
So you said something very important about sleep. Sleep is critical in aging, and deep sleep is very, very important. But inflammation is aging us faster. So the biological clock, it really advances very quickly if there's a lot of inflammation in the body. And inflammation can be caused by the food that we eat. So food is medicine. So if you eat cookies and sugar and chocolates and those beverages, alcohol, they will increase the age of your biology, and they're pro-inflammatory. And that is a stepping stone for disease. So if you cut back on those, your foundation then becomes a little bit stronger.
Okay, so processed foods we should, eliminate as best we can and go more whole foods?
Absolutely. So the food pyramid has changed this week.
I know, I just heard about this.
And so with that, the important thing is we've been saying that always, and that is eat real food. because food supports everything that you do inside of you. Your body needs proteins, amino acids, carbohydrates, and fats, and it uses that to make the systems inside you work better. So a cookie is not real food, but fruit is real food. Animal protein is real food. Plant-based protein is real food. Vegetables, they are healthy for you. Your body knows what to do with it.
Right. And lastly, put your future self on the calendar. Hello, this is easy. Reminder there.
But many people don't think about it. So what I tell patients is, the way I describe it is, make an appointment with your future self. But what I really mean is, when I walk my patient out at checkout, we're making that next visit appointment then. We're not leaving it to them going home and then calling. They make that appointment as they're walking out. First is for a blood draw, then it's for a visit with me. If I need an interim consult, we're making that appointment right then and there, whether it be the next day or a week later. So you have to do that for yourself. Make an appointment with yourself. Check in with yourself and see how are you doing. And if you've achieved your goals, great, move on, next. But if you haven't, then strategize again. New plan, put it back into focus, put it back as a priority. And you know what? When you're doing well, your systems are doing well around you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, as always, for being here. And we have the strategy, and we won't fail to access help from Longevity Medical Clinic and build your own health strategy. Just go to the website that you see right there on your screen.
New Day Northwest is sponsored by Longevity Medical.